look at the question of why do we continue to have persistent housing needs? Is it that the professionals are not, okay, yes, you offer your advices, but is it not possible for the collectives to give government some kind of, well, like help? Or if you do this much, we can also do this much. Is that not possible?
Well, everything is possible. Well, let's start from this angle. Now, the government has created REDAN, Real Estate Development of Nigeria.
Yes.
And you can see they are doing so much in Abuja area, to be precise. One would expect that the extent such kind of massive development they are doing in Abuja to
other parts of the country,
so that other parts of the country can benefit, not only Abuja. All of us cannot go to Abuja. Do you understand? So, you see, there is always Nigerian factor in everything we do. Abuja is being, in fact, much attention is given to Abuja as if Abuja is the only state,
or
yes,
the only community or the only area
in Nigeria. It's not supposed to be so. Already, a lot of money has been expended in creating Abuja from a virgin forest
into
to
what it is today.
Then I do not subscribe to the fact that much attention must continue to be given in terms of housing provision, because we have about 36 states of 36 states in this country from Abuja, making it at 7. So one would expect that if government is serious with their housing policy, if they do 10,000 units in a year in Abuja, at least each other state should take to 2,000 units.
So we can have some level of balance.
Exactly. If we have been doing that for the past many years, Nigeria would have been a better place today. Again, you ask me, those real estate development
associations,
developers, associations in Abuja, are they doing this on social level or on profit motive level? The answer is they are focusing on purely profit. And that is why most of them concentrate in Abuja, because they will tell you they go to mortgage bank to borrow money to do this, even though the government has given them land. Land without money
is not
real estate cannot come. So because they have borrowed money, they also want to recoup their money and have a better return on their investment. So that is why, but again, they have to, government has to subsidize it so that they too can have the willingness to go to other states of the federation, that the demand may not be as high as in Abuja to be able to develop.
No,
if they do that, there will be a certain balance. Do you understand?
Yes.
In the economy. Now, talking about why they say surveyors are not, yes, we can advise government or even go into direct development. Many of us are doing that already, but we are not drivers of social housing. Social housing is supposed to be a total responsibility of the local government, state government, and by extension, federal government. But the truth is that state government is not interested in social housing. State is not interested. Local government is not doing anything at all. It is a point where people assemble to share the money they have gotten from the state, and the federal government, and move on. So that one, let's not talk about it, because they're not doing anything. Even common feeder road they're supposed to do, they're not doing. So it's the state, again, controls everything. So now it is the responsibility of the state government and the local and the federal government to begin to talk about social housing to benefit our teeming population in this country. And unless they do that, we will continue to have the housing deficit that we're talking about. It is only in Nigeria that this kind of thing exists. No other country.
No, but
given our size.
No, but is that not pathetic? That, I mean, every time we want to say to give an index about development in Nigeria, when it's in the unitary form, it's always the negative part. Why is that so?
Well, it is the makeup of the country, and it is true. It is traceable. You can feel it. You can feel it, because now I give you a little example. If you have any child that now finishes from university today, having done his youth service, and maybe that two, one is in Nigeria, the other one travels to UK. The moment he gets to UK and lands a job, within the next 7 days, he will get up to 10 to 20 mortgage institutions that would write him to offer him a house.
Excuse me?
Yes. He will
Within a week.
Within a week, he will
receive communication.
More than 10. The moment you are employed, you'll be amazed how people knew you've been employed. Letters will start coming for you to get housing, to have access to housing loan that will get you a flat, social flat. That is what we're talking about, have been provided by the local government.
Yes.
Yes, you can get this house and pay back within the next 15 to 20 years. That happens till tomorrow in UK. Whereas that other person who is in Nigeria has not even gotten a job to start with. If he manages to get a job, he will never in his life get access to any accommodation unless his father or mother or relation gives him an apartment.
Space.
Otherwise, he's on his own. So how do you expect that same person to give in his best to this country? How do you expect that person to die for Nigeria? How do you expect that person to fly the flag of great country Nigeria? So these are the challenges. And those in the public sector, those in the policy making body,
yes,
they are not interested. Honestly, I can tell you with every example I can offer now that they are not interested. What they're interested is to get there, do as much as they can to convince people
for themselves.
To convince people, yes, we are here, and then the other, which is about 70% of the other chance they have to serve the nation, they use it to get enough money to transport abroad and invest for their selfish purpose alone, for them and their family. A lot of them, the only thing they specialize in make this money, that not making money by their personal effort, that is by virtue of their position, steal as much as they can and move it away to this country. If they invest in Nigeria, it would have been a different story. Because people would get job. They don't do this, and the people who elect them into power watch all these things going on every day. So how do you expect them to be loyal to this country?